What is up, you guys? It's your boy Captain Jack. We are in a place that I rarely dive. We are on the Pacific Ocean. If you saw last episode, I had a new arsenal of guns. I test shot them. I did a little introduction of where I'm gonna be this week. And I'm here on a 39 Contender. I'm with John Cooper, AKA Frog. We got Pablo, we got Richard up there. We have Anna and Ricky. Richard and Anna are the parents of Ricky, and they were generous enough to invite me on this trip. But yesterday was the calm before the storm. I went and visited a jungle. So I'm gonna go ahead and share that with you. So I'm gonna roll on clips on that, and then I'll see you guys in just a minute and let you know what we're doing here. You guys, I really lucked out. Check out this Airbnb I got in like prime time location for like 80 bucks. Look at this. Look at this. Living room, big TV. Got all my spear gun, laptops, dining room table, all my rigging equipment, all my dive gear. Got a full-on kitchen. Check this out. Got a washer dryer, just in case I need to do a load. And then this is an awesome part. Look at this freaking master bedroom. Got a full king-size bed. Got a full-on bathroom, sink, walk-in shower. This place, guys, I struck gold. But right now, I'm prepping. I'm gonna head out and to visit like a national park. I'm gonna show you guys around, and before you know it, we'll be back on the water. I know you guys are here for that spearfishing action, but let's go check out this national park and do a little bit of hiking. God, I was walking and this guy scared the crap out of me. I was walking right here. Look at this guy. What up, bud? So beautiful. And there's some macaws somewhere up in these giant trees. I'm gonna try to see if I can make my way up the river, see if I can get a closer look. The sun is making it really hard. I'm gonna see if I can get right under them. Yeah, there's 3 of them. Oh my God, no way. Freaking banana tree. And it's loaded. Look at that. And they're so loud. They're right above me. Listen to them. They're right there. I did find the macaw tree of life, basically. It was right next to the beautiful banana tree. So I'm gonna keep walking down this river, see if I run into anything else. That is awesome. There's like some kind of green pit viper thing right there. So sick. Scary. Not worth taking a chance. If it's poisonous, it may be protecting eggs. All right, you guys, so what we're doing is we are going for tuna. I've never shot a tuna. There's a lot of equipment that goes into it. I'm gonna do a lot of voiceovers on this one. I'm gonna explain everything thoroughly, and it's gonna get crazy, it's gonna get wild, and I'm excited I can take you with me, so do not go anywhere.
So as we were running, looking for the tuna, a little guy paid us a visit and flew right into the bottom of the boat.
All right, we finally found them. Tuna are like 50, so I'll definitely, hopefully, be able to get a shot. I'll see you guys in the water for some voiceovers. I'm freaking stoked. We've been driving for what, like 4 hours, 3 hours? Too long.
Too long.
4
hours.
Yeah.
We're about 140 miles down.
140 miles, 4 hours we've been running, and we finally found them. Let's hope it pays off.
Now that we've been running for hours, we finally found what we were looking for. These porpoises is exactly what the tuna love to hang around.
Here, look at this. Wow. Look at it. Crazy. They're going nuts.
Say something.
This is sick. Is this tuna?
Of course it is. Look at it.
Ooh.
So welcome back underwater, everybody, and welcome to the voiceovers. What you see is what you get. This is my first dive, first drop. I hop in and find a ton of dolphin, and they're at depth. And once I was told, once you see the dolphin, make a dive, and just like clockwork, following all the dolphin were the tuna. Now, I didn't really know what to expect, so I took a long shot on one of the smaller tuna, and little did I know that this was a smaller tuna. Like I said, this was my first time doing it, so I'm very inexperienced, but this is a great way for me to at least warm up shooting these fish. Now, when you're doing this, you only have pretty much one opportunity. So after I blew that shot, I reloaded, got back in the boat, and we run and gun up in front of the dolphin again, and we dropped in and made another drop. Like I said, I just wanted to check this fish off of my bucket list. So I was kind of thinking to myself, once one gives me a shot, that's the one I'm going to take. And it was really dumb that I was taking these kind of farther shots. I didn't realize that I had a lot more time than I thought. But I kind of just got a little trigger happy, a little overexcited, and I did literally the same thing on the second dive that I did the first. But someone did get a tuna on this drift. Well, not drift, but this drop. Unfortunately, it wasn't me. A tuna came in. I thought it was within range, but again, it was a little deceptive, and I got a little trigger happy, and I shot just a little low, and I really don't know what I was doing. These were not ideal tunas, but Ricky was over next to me and made a similar drop, and you get to see his GoPro, what he gets in on. Now, Ricky did it textbook. He got the first tuna of the day and also his first yellowfin tuna, so he was pretty stoked. I got a little jealous, and now I got really, really excited to get one of these, you know, on the spear. But we have a long trip and some crazy intense action, so you guys don't go anywhere. Make sure you like, subscribe, and you know, I post videos like this every week, and this is definitely one of my best ones, and it is gonna be a two-parter for sure. So Ricky was pretty stoked. He got his first tuna. They're not any size to him, but, well, at least not this one. And I shot one the same exact size, but we had no idea what to expect on our first time here in Costa Rica. Ricky! Dude!
The box is checked off.
Yeah,
I guess.
it is checked.
That's a good.
Now it's time for you to upgrade. Nice, dude.
Good snack there.
That was a good shot. So this clip is played literally from the beginning all the way to the end, all the way through. You see, once I hop in, there's the spinner dolphin. It was a little bit late of a drop because once I hopped in, the tuna were already there. If you could get a little more in front of them to get a tiny bit more of a breathe up, that's definitely what you want to do. But come to find out, we were making drops a little bit too soon. We should have waited till we saw the small ones and then made a drop, and then there were bigger ones that were lurking below and beyond. And you'll find out later in the video exactly what that looks like. But one definitely came in. I knew that was when one was within range. Shot him straight through. That raw balance shaft and that drop barb worked perfectly. But unfortunately, I shot so far through the fish that I almost strung him, and the spear wrapped around the shooting line. I know I'm gonna get the fish, but if you guys keep watching, we get into some serious stuff, and my mind is absolutely blown later on in these videos, or in this video. So realistically, I would have probably ripped this guy right up to the surface. I was babying him because I don't know how many opportunities I'm going to have at these fish. So I wanted to make sure I just checked this guy off the list, make sure I had some tuna, and got to have some fresh tuna to have for dinner that night. But little did I know what we had in store for us. It's going to be a wild one, guys. There we go. It's a small one, but it's my first small one. Hell yeah.
After a lot of talk.
After a lot of talk, I had to do something.
A lot of excuses.
I had to do something.
Yeah. Congrats.
Thank you.
Jesus, it went all the way through.
Yeah, it went all the way through. Here, we'll pull it all in.
Yeah. How was it? What'd you see?
Dude, it was awesome. Just they came in so like close,
I just, before I was just taking longer shots. I
Right.
just should have just waited.
Right.
Yeah, they'll come in,
Awesome.
especially if you're chill down there.
All right, you checked the box.
That's all, what'd you say?
You checked the box. You're forgiven.
I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Reload.
So on our next drop, we didn't see any fish, but John Frog, he made a drop and shot a big one. And it was exactly how I said. It was later in the school. You have to be patient while you're down there, and then the big ones come along, and that's exactly what he told me. And I had no idea the size of and the power that these things have. So Ricky goes ahead and makes a drop, and realistically I was like, how hard is it going to be to pull up these tuna? But you have no idea until you're there in person. Ricky takes his sweet time, and if you could stone them, that's definitely the route to go. But if they, if your spear is barely hanging on, try to get a backup shot as soon as you can. We shot this guy on a reel as a backup gun. We do find out that it's probably better to shoot him with another float, and you'll see why here in just a minute once we get this guy up to the surface. The thing goes berserk, and yeah, keep watching. It gets wild. So we finally get him in our hands, and this guy just comes right back to life and just goes berserk and sounds straight down, which is insane, because if any of our feet were caught in the line, or arms or fingers, it could have brought us right down there with him.
Oh my God, he just sounded. He sounded like to 80 feet just now out of our hands. I know, I was about to pull my knife out for you. Yeah, he's still on. There he goes again. Oh my God. Sounded again. He sounded again. Dude, it's swinging. Dude, just literally coming up to like the surface and then just going straight back down to like 100. I can see how these things can drown people.
Nobody likes when they touch your head.
So as this thing is unfolding, we're going down trying to get a hold of the fish, trying to brain him, but this guy just has so much life in him. It is insane. And the amount of power, I go down to hopefully he'll give and just stop, but he just keeps on kicking and keep going farther and farther. And with all that blood loss, I'm thinking, man, this guy's got to be spent. But no, he keeps on kicking, keeps on pumping down away from us, and we just have to keep waiting and wait for the floats to tire him out.
Bro, these things are machines. Oh my God. Wow. Jesus.
Now that we realize once you touch the fish, they go crazy, I just go down, knife drawn, and I'm gonna try to just stab straight into the head, and really that's the route. Try to stab, hope that you get a good kill shot, but that obviously wasn't it. He makes another pinwheel, spinning, and I try to finally find that sweet spot, and I think I got him right there. Right there. Now I could grab his tail, bring him up, and I couldn't believe the size and the power of these things. I'm so impressed with these fish. It was really, really eye-opening for me.
I think that did it. Hey, when in doubt, just stab a lot. Bro, you went all the way through. You were clean through. Yeah. You probably could tell because your shaft was so bad. Yeah, I got him. I got the spears, you're good. All right. Let me know. It. Got it? Oh, yeah. Right. Hit it. There. Oh, I pulled my back. You did? Yeah, I pulled my back doing that. That's okay. Hurts? No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh. Wow, look how fat that thing is.
Yeah, I think it did, right?
Yeah. That's sick. Dude, you're like, he's like
Aquaman, say something.
There's one left.
You're my hero.
There's a couple more.
Not like these two losers that are shooting those keychain-sized yellowfin
He got
tunas.
tired of watching us shooting those babies.
Wow,
Patience paid.
you got smoked by the old man. The old man in the
Why can't you
sea.
just let us have one?
Yeah, no.
Just let us have one. Oh, dude, that's sick.
Nice job, guys.
Dude, the power on these things are next level, dude. Like,
What do you think of Costa Rica?
Beautiful.
Yellowfin tunas.
Sucks.
dude, it sucks. Never coming back. Dude, these things, the power is like unimaginable. We literally had him at the surface, braining him and stuff, and he sounded down to like 100. That was insane. With like, almost like he had no, like, all his energy left.
That's a big fish.
I could cut.
It's huge.
Now I see why he was like
My shooting
so.
line, I can cut. I don't care.
How big is that one, you think, Frog? 80?
I think it's over 80. Now that I'm here.
Cut, we got.
Yeah, we're good. Thank you. Thank you.
Now that I know what the standard is, that's my goal. I already got the yellowfin checked off the list. I've shot my first yellowfin, so I'm excited about that. Now I would love to see one of these big ones and put it to the test. Now we made a ton of dives, and this is exactly what we saw. We saw schools of little ones, sometimes bigger ones that were deeper, and on this drop, went down, was really patient. This was later in the day. We were pretty exhausted. Saw all the smaller, 15, 20 pound tuna, and then eventually, as those little ones left, here comes the big ones. And that's when I saw they're all roughly similar size, between 60 to 90 pounds. That one gave me the shot, and then that's whenever I shot and felt the force. That was a serious tuna that took off, and I look up, there goes the float just bombing away at the surface, and I got the adrenaline pumping. I'm psyched. Now I got a big fight ahead of me.
Woo! Going. It's a far shot.
Now once I clipped off my gun to the back of the buoy, and that's why I highly suggest either having a clip on your buoy or a clip on your gun to make sure you can clip it off. That's whenever it's time to pull the fish up. And now these fish are negative buoyant, so even if they aren't kicking, it's still a pain to lift them up to the surface. So you have to have a fighting float. You can either hook this on your regular float and have two floats, but
That's teamwork, baby.
basically we just have the one float. Each of us have a single float, keeps less of a tangle, and then if we get a fish, then we put it on the fighting float, and it's just a tuna clip that you clip onto your float line, and you just inch your way closer and closer to the fish without having to hold the entire weight of the fish. And if the fish decides to go on a run, it just slips through the tuna clip, and then just you're back where you started. And this is just a way of fighting the fish. And now I really could post a ton of this footage of me sitting here fighting this fish, but it's probably about 20 minutes of me just pulling this line, trying to get this fish up to the surface, because it's constant tension, constant torque on this fish. Frog went down deep, got a shot on the fish, a backup shot. I didn't get that on film, but the tuna goes kind of crazy, starts to swim around the surface, and he starts to kind of air out a little bit on the surface if you watch, which was the first time I've ever seen this happening. But he starts going crazy on the surface. That was absolutely wild, and yeah, I'm stoked for this to be my first serious tuna, and for it to put up a fight like this. This is pretty awesome. Now I learned the lesson the first time. Go down, knife drawn. Try to sneak up behind them. Get a knife in the fish, because they have so much power. They could come to life any second and just wrap you up. just like that. I thought I had a hold of the fish, and the fish just kicked a couple times and just busted right out of my hands. And at that point, you know, if they go crazy, just let them go. Like, let all your stuff go. You got them on floats. But I finally come up behind them, get a good stab. Eventually. I think right here is when I get a really good spot. There he goes. And then he was completely dead up right there. And once he gives the death shakes, that's game over, and we got the fish. Solid fish.
Jack Spearo.
My first one to write home about. There we go.
There you go.
That's a good one. Whew. There were bigger ones.
Brought to you by Contender Boats.
Brought to by Contender. Look at that.
You could not have done this on any other product line.
That's right.
100%.
Right.
Nothing.
Contact your local dealer.
Contact your local dealer, Diversion Marine
John
Group.
Cooper.
John Cooper.
Here, let me hold him
We'll
out
be
of water.
more than happy to sit down with you and put a boat together.
There's no way.
No, that's not going to happen.
Oh, it's sick. That's a good time. What do you think, Pablo? Weight-wise?
30 pounds. If you take the lead weights out of him that you shoved down his throat, you probably shed another 5 pounds.
Right.
Look, he's gonna lift it with one hand. That's when you know they're small. See, look at that.
Ready? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cute one.
That one's what cute joke do you have for me on this one? What cute joke do you have?
No, I'm gonna let you celebrate this one. That's a good fish.
Yeah, thank you. Not a keychain size one.
No keychain size.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
no refrigerator magnet tunas this time.
Dude, I'm stoked. That's awesome.
Congrats.
Thank you. I am stoked. So there were some big ones that came in, but this guy was the only one who gave me the look, and I literally aimed right there, and I hit tail shot. Dude, oh, look at that slip tip. It's right there. You see it?
Oh, yeah.
Right in the edge. Woo! It was kind of a decently far shot. It was definitely farther than I thought. Now knowing that I was aiming in the front, it literally hit all the way in the back. But dang, what a beauty! That's a good fish.
Let me see if I can run this.
Heck yeah! Not the 100 plus, not that guy, but I'll take it. Dude, thank you. Thank you.
Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
Get to the side there. You're blocking the shade. There you go. The sun hits it. There you go.
Grabbing Ricky's shaft right here.
Oh, that's really,
Lovely.
lovely. Something that you would do.
We got a bloody deck, and Pablo's about to hook us up with some sashimi. There's another big one over there, big one right here. So I knew there was a reason Ricky and I shot those little guys so we all could share sashimi. You didn't have to cut into one of the big ones. You know?
Thank you.
You're welcome. That was our whole thought process.
That's what I do without you.
We're so generous. We're so generous. Perfect. This is like the perfect lunch snack, as fresh as it gets. What do you put in there? Lemon or lime?
Lime, sesame seeds.
No, that's the way you're gonna eat it. Okay, no, there's no lime. Okay, there's no lime. Stop it.
Onions.
Now, stop it. Now you're right. Okay, as a matter of fact, you're done eating that. Go sit in the front of the boat. Unbelievable. Do you have lime? Go after yourself, okay?
Good stuff. Good
That's
stuff.
so good.
Good stuff. That's so good.
I love it.
Do you have lime?
Richard can say anything. You have my full permission to take over the channel. You have my full permission. Richard is hilarious.
I'm gonna start cleaning those.
Voiceovers.
The sad part is half of the stuff you say is off. Well, majority of it is off camera, and people don't even know how the crap you've been giving us all day. Well, me. You've been giving me crap all day.
What was this?
But you're enjoying it, right?
This is the cold one, I think.
Yeah, but this is the one that has been sitting out the longest, right?
All right, guys, that was an incredible first day. Really a lot of lessons learned. And tomorrow, hopefully, we get out there and basically do it all over again. What do you think? Is Richard going to take over the channel?
Thank you, Richard, for putting me on my tuna.
You did. You did. You literally put me on. You were running the boat. Thank you, Richard, for putting me on my tuna.
There you go.
Thank you. Yeah, you
Great first day. The boxes have been checked.
Yeah.
You guys got to see yellowfin tuna swimming in the wild. I mean, how many opportunities do you get to do that in life?
Yeah, we upgrade.
No, it's upgrading.
I think we'll dial it. We have everything more dialed in now.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go in out there, and we're gonna actually we're gonna hopefully get on them quick, and then we get maybe one or two more big ones, and then we're gonna try to you know, do something else, go for another species or do something different. So yeah, We're gonna enjoy this food, and we're gonna have the restaurant cook it up.
Alright, so we had our stuff taken to a local restaurant, and look at this stuff. So good. It's as good as it looks, trust me. But we'll see you guys out there tomorrow. We're gonna get into this food.